Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. We're on the second leg of our war at the moment. In fact, let's give a very quick catch up. We've got an excavation going on up here. We're expanding our borders down this way, which is quite nice. We have some new ships that we found over this side. They're on their way to rejoin our main fleet. Our main fleet is currently repairing, and then it's going to be returning back, and we're going to push further into this territory area and see if we can't secure it properly. I am retreating out of Busim just because, I mean, he's a fun guy, but he is not a military commander. Anyway, enough mushroom-based jokes. Let's put the speed back. And see if we can't get this fleet repaired and back in place before they actually move their fleet out. The fleet is not too powerful actually, it's just 1,300, so we should easily outmatch it. It's just because we retreated that we've got this fun issue. So, over in the Xanids, one of our potential targets seems to have the kind of research clearance we need, and they are suitably impressed by our fabricated credentials. This lead seems to be the best one. So, as a reminder, the Xanids are number 5. They're pretty close by in terms of actual galactic position. They're the ones who have bifected the Cytherian authority. We do have other diplomatic stuff going on, but this whole area down here is pretty scary, to be frank. Cool, and our research ships are all busy moving on doing things. Let's see if we can't combine these. There we go. Right, so now we've got raiders. Let's go to the fleet manager and just get rid of the raider ships. Yeah, we can't actually build them because we don't have the design for them, but we can disband that fleet. I'm wondering whether we should expand this a little bit as well. So they do cost us energy credits, but having more destroyers would be a good thing. So at the moment we've got anti-armor long range. We could go for a couple of and anti-shield long range. We could go for a couple of other ones. And yeah, let's get them reinforcing. I won't spend the resources on the space catapult just yet. We don't need it until we get blocked in properly. So if you guys are actually all repaired, we can bring you back in and get you doing those research projects. They're mostly flying around back and forth. They're not really being threatening. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Pretty cool for a leader.
Anomaly detected.
We do have plenty of resources that we can sell, so I'm not worried about our energy credits. I am obviously going to keep an eye on things, though. We are gaining exotic gases, so we could start moving towards our next Gaia world. So, in the Alcor system, Wook has found another anomaly. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from the moon. It might have been a glitch in the system, or it could be a sign of something more. Let's push on and get that researched. Ooh. Operative defects. Our spy master in the Xanid suzerainty reports a drastic failure in his process for screening operatives. Word from the capital is that warehouse proprietor has chosen to defect. Seems the warehouse has grown more sympathetic towards the culture and founding ethics in opposition to our own. Our screening process has failed and that it's supposed to rule out such flakiness. %50 chance they'll be warned. Or infiltration speed is dropped. Or we finish it. Right. Get your house in order, Clegg.
Technology discovered.
So, we have finished our research into shields. This is a big potential upgrade for us. I think we'll... That was the big one that I wanted. We could carry on pushing for more weapons, but I think we'll go for the cheaper ones and get them knocked out faster. It does mean we could send the ships for upgrades, but seeing as they're already on their way, let's just push them in. And we can do another tradition. Well, there's only one left, which is the non-disclosure. This is going to give us our second ascension perk. So, with our second one, we could go for enigmatic engineering. It improves our encryption level, which is quite nice. Just have a quick skim through most of these. Okay, so none of those are particularly interesting. Let's have a quick look of other ones that we could move towards. I don't think any of these rely on us particularly picking one of the above. Yeah, okay. So we'll just focus on what's immediately beneficial to us then. Probably it'll end up being the Imperial prerogative for the sprawl. Where is it? There we go. Because at the moment it is costing us more, and we are likely to be expanding significantly more. It does say from planets, but not specifically the populations on them, so not sure if that would work the way I think it would. We'll go for that. It makes sense for the mushroom-based species anyway, and we'll see the benefits of that shortly, I'm sure. Cool, our reinforcements are on the way in. While approaching Alcor 1C, the Ogleglyptus suddenly receives a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighbouring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia until today. The rounds we've recovered are of an advanced design despite their incredible age. Yay, extra engineering research. Well, that's always going to be a good thing. Ha! They're making peace. So, the Xanids of Serenity have been humiliated. Well, which is fair enough. I mean, we're not exactly looking to be friends with them. And the Senate is looking to vote about security contractors. Every mercenary enclave gains 10 naval capacity. Trade value up, capacity down. You know, I'm fine with supporting that. We'll switch across. I can always change my mind in a couple of days.
Debris analyzed.
Ooh, okay. So over here, we've finished analysing the debris. That's great. You can't really go anywhere and do anything else just yet. So for the moment, let's send you back to assist with the research. Right, up here at Ebenor, the Endless Expanse, hidden under the floor tiles and the sacristy, the archaeologists have discovered a secret crypt where the walls are lined with rows upon rows of tiny blue digital orbs, their circuitry glittering in the dark. Each orb contains the memory of a single confession and can be plugged into a cryptic-looking machine at the centre of the room to reveal its contents. Those who confess their sins were blessed with oblivion, the memories of their deeds extracted by the confessional chairs are stored within digital orbs. Yeah, let's pray for some juicy confessions. I think as a mycelium species, we're interested in what else, what other species consider to be a sin, or at least something worth hiding. Okay, we still need 111 to put the Gaia Seeder into the final phase. We could actually just buy that. Let's buy 110. But we are going to sell some other resources that we don't need to be holding on to.
Survey complete.
Another nation has joined the galactic community, and that's going to make things a little bit harder to talk about. Get someone else weighing in with their diplomatic weight. There is one available job here, and then we're going to need to start expanding that. I think we'll go for generator districts primarily. Likewise over here. In fact, we've got the resources to get them queued up. So let's get both of those on the go. Up to 6 population at our second colony. That's coming along very nicely. Non-aggression pact. Look at it, look at all this peace in the galaxy. That's no fun. You're coming in down here.
Survey complete.
Oh, they're gonna warp out, which means we're going to intercept them in the other system. A small celestial object with pronounced gaseous and particulate tails was recently observed in the Thembor system. Cool, little bit of unity.
Construction complete.
So catching up, reinforcements are in transit, that's fine, they'll arrive when they arrive. The outcall system has been surveyed, and we've finished construction of the main starbase over here. So the question is, do we just keep pushing? You know what, let's do a bit of backtracking. We'll get those taken care of. And then we'll get the starbase over here. We don't need to own the land over here. And you're already on your way back. So that's fine. Okay. The alcohol system done. You've already got your next places queued up. And you've got plenty to be doing as well. Alright, I think we are up to date. Espionage event. We've drawn up various plans which press a clear advantage. Our operative has at last been invited to a high security branch facility engaged in cutting edge research. Spy Master Clegg assures us that his simulations point to a favourable forecast. So, what are we going to get? Ooh, the Oval Glotter has encountered a significant ancient mining drone presence in Lurzuman. Appears to be a major mining and mineral processing hub. Perhaps it is the last of its kind. Ooh, and we got some hydroponics farming. Well, that is thoroughly useless to us. We are mushrooms. Hydroponics farming makes no difference to us. We don't need food. We are food. Okay, well, I mean, it's good to have it, but it does mean that we can't really do anything else against them for a while. It has dropped our infiltration level a little bit. Well, we can't steal technology. We could do other things. Let's check our other espionage. So you're up to 40 now, which is enough for this, but we need to wait another 5 years before we can steal more technology. Maybe we could get another asset, or we could just keep our infiltration as it is. I think perhaps we'll change our targets. So we also have a spy in the Uvar Zvavi nation. This is coming along quite nicely. We do have an asset we could use for this. So let's launch that. It has taken a whole bunch of our influence to do that, but that's fine. In the meantime, who else is giant? Maganoid? Yeah, they're pretty big. Come across Goober and start forming some opinions about these. I think the Soren Shard is the next ones I'd be interested in. There they are. Ooh, we can't spy on them. Okay, well, if we're not doing them, maybe the consolidated Izo sons. Okay, that is our espionage all taken care of.
Anomaly detected.
Wook has found another anomaly over in Lurzuman. Strong emissions of an unknown origin make the asteroid stand out from the rest of its peers. Alright, have a look and see what you can find about it. It looks like they've set up quite defensively over here. Okay, the asteroid... let's check where that is. Oh yeah, this is in the Lurzuman system. The asteroid is pockmarked with craters from weapon blasts and appears to have been used as a target range by someone roughly 2 millennia ago. Residual energy readings suggest that they tested increasingly exotic weaponry, including subspace bombs and some kind of singularity generator. A scientist would be interested in studying the unusual energy that remains. Right, a little bit of added science to Lurzuman.
Anomaly detected.
And almost immediately, Dukla has found an anomaly over in the Stellaris system. The signal beacon is orbiting one of the planets, beckoning travels nearer. And there's a giant metal monolith. Alright, go have a look.
Engaging enemy station.
Let's slow this down. They actually have an admiral at the station. No, sorry, on the fleet, not on the station. This is going to be a bloodbath. They're already losing ships. And I don't think we're taking significant damage. Oh, some ships are getting pretty damaged, actually. Yeah, we lost a ship. I think they died rather than retreating. Anyway, the monolith that we found on G1572 dwarfs the science ship that we sent to investigate it. A majestic smooth slab of metal. Once garish pigment patterns on the front have been reduced to mere flecks. A small power outlet on the machine's side promises secrets will be unveiled in exchange for a modest sum of energy credits. That's only going to cost 200. The machine stirs, ancient mechanisms clanking behind the smooth facade. After much whirring, buzzing, and a dramatic pause, a metallic panel slides back, and a ship-sized cylinder rolls out of the machine. The cylinder is empty, its content long evaporated through the corroded sealing cap. The container itself is still in good shape, though, and the unknown alloy is on par with the metal we use to make our ships. Okay, well, it is fascinating. I don't know if it was really worth what it cost us, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? We can sell some more resources. That's what we can do. Yeah, had another ship go. But they are down to their very last. And these are all trying to retreat by the looks of it. The satisfaction of an overwhelming force. Right. The system is ours. We'll push on. We could bring science ship in to do the research projects. Only just got back over there. But coming in and taking this out before they have a chance to rebuild is the smart
Construction complete.
Ooh, we have a new starbase. Get the mining stations going, and then come down and do another starbase. We might not have the influence by that point, but we'll see how it goes.
Technology discovered.
Hey, atmospheric filtering has brought habitability of all of our worlds up by 5%. Okay, well, with the research that we got, we are partway through hydroponics, so we could just do that and get it done. It's not strictly necessary, but it'd be good to have it tidied up. Over in the Uvazvani nation, our operatives are dispersed among various scientific outreach schemes being run by the nation for the benefit of their citizenry. Our target for this endeavour may well just make themselves known to us. Alright, that's going to carry on costing us some money, but nothing good ever came for free. How are you doing in terms of, yeah, you're still on 6 population. I don't think there's... What did we do first of all? Gene clinics. Gene clinics are a good idea. Anyway, back to our war.
Engaging enemy fleet.
A few things that happened at the same time. Having led former cult flagship to victory in the Suksar system, Admiral Ogjuk has grown increasingly confident and now refuses to even contemplate the notion of retreat. So ship hull points go up, weapon damage goes up, disengagement chance goes down. That's actually pretty good. We've not specifically come to victory here. But with the extra range as well, this is a good combination, I'd say. We do have some ships that need a little bit of repair, though. Anyway, we have a crash site, Dukla, has found one in the Stellaris system. An ancient alien starship lying half buried in an asteroid crater. Go ahead and take a look at that while we come in and obliterate this pretty quickly. Okay, we have some reinforcements that are struggling to get through. We'll recover them in a moment. We also have more time project stuff over here. And from the fleet combat itself, yeah, that is the previous one. They don't actually have their tactical response fleet in the area. That must be all the way through here now by the time it comes back. Or I suppose it might end up in one of their other systems. We'll probably have to go through and just take them just to make sure. So, back to the crash site. We've discovered an ancient alien starship half buried in the asteroid crater. The science ship's exterior has an extensive sensory array and no weaponry. The exterior was not damaged in any way before it crashed. We can assume the catastrophe was the result of a fatal error caused by the crew. Cool, so there's going to be an archaeological site created from that. Right, in the meantime, there is a lot of stations in this place, but it's the home world, so it's to be expected. We want... Oh, it's taking out the transport fleet. Alright, yeah, do them first, then go after the science ship. Yeah, we know about that. That fleet combat is not helpful. I mean, it's saying combat lost, but it definitely is not lost. Oh, hang on. Do they have their fleet back? Ooh. Yeah. Guys. Come up this way. Let's slow it down a little. Yeah, their fleet is actually back. Lurzaman has been fully surveyed. That's great. You're already moving on to your next place. Perfect. The archaeological site, that is over in Stellaris, as we expected. And that fleet combat, yeah, is... that's what we were expecting to see. So their station and the various science ships of theirs that we've destroyed and their fleet. Looks like our enemies have reached a research proposal. Okay. We'll get rid of those and let's finish taking this fleet out. We admit defeat. We do not think this is anything more than a temporary setback. Yeah, I'm fine if you want to admit defeat. I would have rathered, like, conquer your entire territory, but we've won the war. Now, unfortunately, that gave us Busim and Amandi, but it didn't give us the other places. So we're still gonna need to lay claim to them and move on from there. In the meantime, though, I think you're gonna have to go back and get upgraded. And yeah, the Smortis fleet will leave alone until it reappears. In the meantime, over in the Wooer system, where is the Wooer system? It's not down here. It must be somewhere nearby. Well, we've made contact with an alien race called the Heath Menace. They possess a language. We're going to have to figure it out. Xanad's suzerainty, I think, have claims on some of these systems. Oh, it's over there. I see. Okay, well, let's assign someone in 54 days when we can. Once you're done with that, do the research projects down here. And we'll see how quickly they close the borders to us. Okay, up at the Endless Expanse. Sin is unoriginal. The memory orbs containing countless accounts of tedious little transgressions, infidelity, bearing a sacrilegious garb, exposing your flappers, adorning your feelers, ingesting your neighbour's pet, child, or spouse. The deeds of one penitent alone stand out, those of the priest herself. The Hollow Priest, as it turns out, is a virtual representation of the church's founder. She appears to have suffered from severe memory loss and was haunted by the conviction that she had committed a heinous act in the past. The tiny molluscoid priest extracted and stored over 100 of her own confessions in an attempt to figure out what she'd done. Alright, well, carry on excavating. Let's see what we find. Soon we'll be able to assign. Okay. We'll assign you and push that forwards. In the meantime, in the Uvazavani nation, one of our potential targets seems to have the kind of research clearance we need, and they're suitably impressed by our credentials. This lead seems the best for now. Alright, push on with it. When do you come back? In a few months. So we'll speed things back up. Yay! Awesome! Through our superior bioengineering, considerable investments, and years of hard labour, our Gaia seeding project on Spore Spawn 1 has come to fruition. From this day on, it must be considered a true gem among planets. So it is now a proper Gaia world. And that has certainly made it larger. The habitability is perfect. Let's actually have a look at our expansion planner. So there are a few that might be worth us looking at. Hilos is over there. That's a fair old whack away from our borders. And Alcor is over here as well. We could just start going for the harder to do ones and plan to spend a bit longer on them. So let's say Zosma start off with, because it's a relatively large world. It's not too far away, so we'll be able to have people there soon. There's no blockers. Alright. All the fun guys. That has cost us all of our food and quite significant resources. But it's an investment for the future, and you kind of have to do it.
Survey complete.
They're supposed to be recombining.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, we'll do the first contact event first of all. So the irregularities we designated as the Heath Menace appear to be made of some sort of crystalline material. Curiously, it seems able to propel itself across the void and protect itself when necessary, indicating that it may be alive. Our researchers are working hard to find out more. Keep at it. Then the Dera system has been fully explored, complete with its archaeological site. That would actually be a good one for us to catapult ourselves over to. And in fact, while I think about it, let's have a think. We'll start the upgrade. It has cost all of our alloys, but I think that this is going to be good for us. We've got to get it going at some point. In the meantime, in the Nugan system, Wook has found another anomaly. This is just over here, right on in between the borders. Although Nugan 3 appears to be totally desolate and devoid of life, our scanners have picked up an encrypted signal emanating from it. Yeah, go ahead and have the research time that you want. Yeah, because of that, we weren't able to construct the base in Lyril, but you can still move down there in preparation. That'll be fine. Right, the espionage event. We've drawn up various plans which press a clear advantage. Our operative has at last been invited to a high security branch facility engaged in cutting edge research. Spy Master McGardley assures us that his simulations paint a favourable forecast. So this is the final part of that espionage. And ooh. Okay. So, Wook, down in the Nugan system, has decrypted the signal and is astonished to discover it was an archaic form of the main rule languages. Speaking in these, thous, and whenceforth, it appears to be reciting one of the lost works of Ilg, a renowned Vul playwright who lived 600 years ago. It appears the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish, protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the planet. There's no hint as to who left it there or why, but going by the wear and tear on evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the play was written, long before Vulians learned the secrets of space travel. We can only assume it was left there by an ancient visitor to Stembolia who took a liking to the play and decided to pay our species a strange and unexpected tribute. Well, this is a tough call. I mean, we are superior, so this option is great. But suppressing the knowledge would give us 80 influence. I think the Unity boost and the population happiness is going to be better. But, yeah. Ooh. Our infiltration attempt into the Uvar Zavani nation has proceeded flawlessly. Our operatives' cover has held throughout, and although they exercise reasonable security, the trust we manufactured was just sufficient to grant us a window of opportunity. So we can either take 30% on terrestrial sculpting, or we take that and 10% extra research speed, which for 2 years is definitely going to be worth it. We will lose the espionage asset.
Technology discovered.
But I'm happy with that. Okay. Next up, we could do the plasma throw technology. Good at armor and hull damage. Chance to hit up. Better hyperdrive. I mean, I would like our ships to be going faster. They cost about the same, all in all. Okay, let's go for the plasma throws because we're already partway through those. One more month and we get hydroponic farms. And it looks like we're actually starting to turn a profit again.
Technology discovered.
Okay, with that, we can put our fleet command limit up. That will allow us 70, which is almost our entire naval capacity. Or we put the population speed up. Yeah, population growth speed. We want to be spreading a lot faster throughout the galaxy. That is very much on our list of things to do. Okay, they're heading back to upgrade. You may as well come across and upgrade as well.
Debris analyzed.
And we'll figure out after that. Can you do the starbase yet? 15 metal. Seeing as actually we're making money, we can go ahead and buy some. So you can get that colonized. And yeah, you're already set to come down for the next one. That got us more plasma throwers. Great. It's all saving us time. And you're already moving across. Perfect, or at least as perfect as it can be for the moment.
Survey complete.
Alright, let's pause for a moment. Though it rightfully belongs to us, the Xanad's Serenity has claimed the Yarrick system. Now the Yarrick system is all the way up here. What? I think not. The Manganoids have ended their rivalry with the Uvazavani. That's fine. Oh, excuse me. Let's have a look at claims, see if we can see anything about theirs. It doesn't look like we can. We don't really have enough influence to push into other people's territory. So if I have a look at our contacts for the Xanids. Without any claims, and without any animosity, we could declare them a rival. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. They're already hostile. Their fleet power is inferior. We declare them a rival. We can then go to humiliate them. We could also propose a subjugation on them. It doesn't have to be a good one. And then go to war with them because of that subjugation. That would take us longer to achieve. So they'll pay us some research. We'll help out in... In fact, they don't need to help us out. We won't help them out. So yeah, they're... Oh wow, that takes 331 influence just to propose it. Okay. That's going to be because of their size. Alright. So, cancel that for now. Cancel that. The Nugan system has been fully surveyed. And you need somewhere new to go. Well, you can't go in there because it's inside Voom territory. I've already mostly done round here, so come down this way. That should keep you busy for a bit. I really want to own that place, but claiming it just to claim the Infinity Machine, I'm not sure if it's a useful or smart thing. Anyway, back to repairing. That's what you guys
Technology discovered.
Awesome. Cruisers. Fleet command limit up and cruisers are available. Needless to say, we're going to be pushing for that. It'd probably be a good time for us to get synthetic crystal plants. But afterburners are quick. And will potentially help speed our ships up. Okay, so not the fleet manager in the... Actually, yeah, the fleet manager. You guys haven't recombined yet. So, ship designer. We have the auto-generated cruiser. Yeah, we're going to create a new one. Cruisers are big. Very big. We'll go for the artillery bow. We'll go for the artillery core. And it's unlikely it's going to get swarmed. We'll go for the broadside. Stern. Shields and armor. We'll go for one large of each. And one medium of each. I think that's smart. That'll make it pretty much an all-rounder. We do need a little bit more power. So just the one reactor booster will do there. Right, those are range 100. We'll put it on artillery mode. Those are as good as they get. There we go. Artillery cruiser. And because it's always worth having something that can get right in the middle. We'll go full broadside. Go for slightly more shields than armor on this. Well, actually, we might need to do it the same as the other. There we go. That will do for now. It'd be nice to get some other weapon options in there. Right, into the fleet manager. That's pretty much maxed out what it can hold. It's going to take a lot of resources to do that. Let's just get rid of the auto design, and actually I should set these to auto upgrade. There we go, much better. We still need the ships to actually get back.
Construction complete.
Ooh, my word. I'm pausing and a whole bunch of things happen. Right. So, let's go left to right. Intel is falling, that's fine. We know about that. So, over at the Endless Expanse. The priest's workstation is littered with obsessive scribbles about a place called Belen and the horrors she fears transpired there. Judging from her journal, she had intermittent moments of clarity followed by complete memory loss. She writes that if she did not recognise her own handwriting, she would have thought they were ramblings of a madwoman. It seems that her deteriorating mental health was a side effect of repeated memory extraction. but without a body it's impossible to say. Piecing together coherent course of events from her many fragmented confessions has proven as hopeless as the archaeologist as it was for her. But they've uncovered what could be the coordinates to Belen from one of her memory orbs. Ooh, 500 influence would allow us to do a subjugation war. But we could find out more. Alright. Let's find this. It's going to be over here. You can start coming across in preparation.
Debris analyzed.
And get that excavating. The first contact event. So our researchers have finished investigating the reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in the Wheeler system. The findings are startling. Ship-sized objects are slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships, new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms, indicate they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with caution. We should deploy a fleet to gauge their offensive strength, should they possess any, and destroy them if they're a threat. Right, so tough choice. 29 influence for every crystalline entity fleet destroyed is pretty nice. They are outside of our territory though. So let's go with crystalline study for now.
An alien empire is making contact.
Okay, they're not unreasonable in terms of like strength, but I'm quite glad. Oh my god, the Soren shard is so huge. Okay, so the crystalline study, that'll be 10 months. We'll just push ahead and do that. It's going to stop our plasma thrower research, but that's fine in itself. We've got more research coming from the debris anyway. Okay, that was fully excavated. You've got a whole bunch more mining stations you need to make, so get on those. This was the ancient mining drones down here. So if you've evaded them, come around this way instead. We'll survey like that. Alright, I think we are up to date.
Survey complete.
So the Nivam system, all the way over here. Still got plenty to explore.
Ships upgraded.
Get your mining stations done, and then get the starbase. Okay, the first of our fleets has finished upgrading. Second fleet is almost back, so we can combine them.
Debris analyzed.
More gravitic sensor research, that's nice.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, over in the Tampere system, Duclaw has found some kind of light phenomenon. An unknown phenomenon has been discovered. It's causing light to be frequently refracted and occasionally even blocked out. Alright, let's take a little bit of time to have a look at that. Ooh. People are forming defensive pacts. That's going to make going to war with them a little tricky. Right, we'll bring that destroyer up. Expand the fleet. So it's mostly ships that you don't need an extra one. There we go. So mostly ships that need upgrading. I will wait until the upgrades are done before we do the reinforcing.
Anomaly detected.
Ooh. This is a tricky one, but Wook is very experienced. So we got signs of the precursors over in the Aramius system. Alright, go have a look at that. That's going to be a while. So we'll cancel that and cancel that. Over to the Tampere system. Oh dear, this is another one of those weird pulsars. So the anomaly found close by Tampere, however, appears to be some kind of rift in space. It's possible the great mass of Tampere somehow caused it, but its nature is beyond our understanding. The rift not only refracts and blocks light, but it seems to actually draw it in and then push it out repeatedly, as if it was breathing photons. It is likely the immense gravitational pull of the rift has some point inhaled in other things. We should exercise caution. Yeah, keep a close watch on it until we learn more. This is going to give the special project breathe in, breathe out. We've got both of these on the go. I don't think they're actually going to be done in 8 months, but...
Debris analyzed. Ships upgraded.
Okay, lots of things. First things first. The first batch of upgrades are done. We'll get the second batch on the way. We'll start getting some ships being built to reinforce the fleet. A new faction has been founded internally, headed up by Archon Op, Committee of the Sacrosanct Truths. Okay, well, we can have a look at what they want. Benevolent subjugation policy. Actually, no, this is the ones that we like. Okay, so they've got a whole bunch of stuff that they don't like. Yeah, I think we'll probably not be paying that much attention to them. Really not that much of an issue. How are we doing with our research down here? There's still one bit of debris. And with that, I think that's a good point for us to finish off this episode. Thank you very much for coming along. There has been, obviously, a lot of management with regards to jumping our fleet back and forth. The travel back to Thermobor is really slow. I might have to get another starbase closer to the front line so that we can... Maybe Abusive actually would be a good choice. Yeah, let's get that going quickly before I forget. We'll sell a whole bunch of goods. We'll buy some metals and get you upgrading, because we can turn this into a shipyard, and that'll help us upgrade and reinforce things faster. And this is our front line. We've got nothing to worry about up here really. Obviously we, have stuff that we need to take care of, but none of it's urgent. Whereas this down here, this is all probably urgent. Thank you very much for coming along. I do hope you have enjoyed. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.